morning, everyone. My name is Carla, and you have reached my FlossTube channel, Carla being Crafty, where I talk about mostly cross stitch, but also other crafts that I enjoy and a little bit of life thrown in. So this is my FlossTube number 104. It is Sunday, August 15th, and today is my birthday. Yay! So I'm so glad that I can share this with you guys. You know, it doesn't happen all the time that my birthday would fall on my FlossTube day, and it just so happens that this year it did. So before I get into any kind of birthday talk or whatever, I just want to say a big welcome to anybody who has found my channel for the first time. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like what you see. You want to hit like and subscribe. Go back, look at previous videos. You can see other projects that I've worked on in the past 2 years, because I've been doing this for a little over 2 years, stitching and doing FlossTube. I started stitching about in March of 2019 and started a FlossTube channel in June. And a lot has happened since then in the world, in my life, all kinds of stuff. So, so welcome to anybody new, anybody who is returning, and there are so many of you, more than I ever thought would be regular viewers of my channel and commenters and friends, because I really do feel like so many of you have become friends that I look forward to your messages and your support and words of encouragement and just little things that brighten my day. So all of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming and sharing this cross-stitch journey with me, FlossTube journey, life journey, whatever you want to call it. So I tried to glam up a little bit today because it's my birthday, and you know, I feel like I've reached this age of 56 years old, and I try so hard to be glam, and when I do that, I just feel like I'm always a little off. Like my little tiara is a little crooked, and I put on false eyelashes, which I like to do on Sundays because I don't really do it any other time unless I'm going out, which hasn't happened in like, what, you know, a year and a half. And I think they look great, and then I always feel like there's one that's crooked or one that's flappy or something. So I try really hard to be, you know, a glam princess, but you know, it's just me. And sometimes I look glam, and sometimes I look a little bit mashugana. So anyway, please bear with me and appreciate the effort. Let's just say that. So, as I said, it's my birthday, and those of you who watch me regularly know that I've been, for the past like 6 months at least, I've been going over to, more than that, yeah, this whole year, I think, I've been going over to my brother and sister-in-law's every other weekend. We kind of got into a pattern. I think my weekends got switched a little bit after our vacation, but still it's every other weekend, and it just happens that this is a weekend where I didn't go over there. So I went over last weekend, and I'm going over next weekend. This weekend I was home. And some people were like, why don't you go over there for your birthday and everything? And you know what? I really was kind of good with having this weekend at home to just kind of be with myself, if that makes it sounds weird, but just, you know, to kind of recharge and rejuvenate and relax. Friday night, I went out to a play with my stepkid Taylor. It was like really fun to go. We went to Westminster Community Theater, which is where I have worked, gosh, since I was 18. I've been doing shows there. I haven't done anything, you know, in the last several years, partly because of COVID, partly because I moved, and just, it's such a huge time and physical, emotional commitment to do a show, and I'm kind of out of the energy level where I can do that and work full time. But I love the theater, and I love that theater especially, and the people that are there. So I was really excited to go see the show. It's their first show reopening after they've been closed because of COVID, and they're actually doing the same show that they closed with a year and a half ago because they only got halfway through the run. So they kind of remounted that production. I think the set was still up, everything. What's funny is I saw the show a year and a half ago and didn't remember until after the curtain came up, or actually the lights came up. We don't have a curtain there. And the show started and I was like, this seems super familiar. Why? Yeah. So I saw the show a year and a half ago and saw it again. But we had a great time. We were thinking about going out to dinner after, but you know, the show didn't get out till 10. So Taylor and I decided to maybe in 2 weeks go out to dinner as an activity, because he still wants to take me out for a birthday dinner. So my birthday is going to get extended, which is great. So this week started out with that on Friday, and then yesterday I just had a really nice relaxing day at home, puttering around, doing a few chores, stitching, watching fun mystery TV all day, and I've been watching Father Brown on BBC channel, in case BBC America or whatever. So that's what I've been doing. And today's gonna be more of the same. I started out this morning with sort of a surprise breakfast. It wasn't a surprise because they told me yesterday, but Erin and Stacy sent me birthday donuts and coffee this morning from was it Zombie Donuts? Yeah, the famous Zombie Donuts. So I got a box of donuts for birthday breakfast and coffee, which is cool because I had heard so much about Zombie Donuts that I never had them. So I got a big box, 5 big donuts, and I held back and ate one. It was a maple bacon bar. It was really good. And I kind of want to dive into the rest of them, but I'm going to be good and spread them out over the week. That would be a smart thing to do, right? Yes, I'm supposed to be mature now because I'm old. So I'm supposed to be mature and not dive face first into a box of donuts, but spread them out. That's the mature thing to do. So that's how my morning started, and I got ready for my video. And yeah, I got a message this morning that I got a gift card from 123 Stitch from someone, $56 gift card, which is so nice, and I have no idea who it's from. So it could be from my best friend Tracy, because she always sends me stuff like that, but she already sent me something this week. She sent me an Amazon gift card so I could like peruse and pick out something fun. And Stacy got me a gift already. She got me a food processor, which is something I've been wanting since my last one broke like 2.5 years ago. And I already used it yesterday to make some wonderful miso aioli dip. So she already got me something. So I don't know if it's from one of them or from one of you guys. If you sent me a gift card, let me know so I can say thank you properly, because the thing I got from 123 Stitch just said, there's a gift card for you. And it didn't have a message from, it had a message, but there was no like from this person thing. So, I'm excited about it, but I don't know who to thank. So the other thing that I got this Thursday, and I have to share it right away so I don't forget, this wonderful, I don't know if you call it Stitchy Kindness, is a birthday present, from one of my viewers, Bonnie Lerner, who I think first contacted me. I think she saw me the first time last year during my Hanukkah videos. And so we've communicated back and forth a little bit and have gotten to be sort of online friends. I don't know what you call it. I mean, people say friends in real life, and you know, and then you got your FlossTube friends. I mean, this is still real life just because we haven't met. So this is a friend I haven't met in person, but she is lovely. And she sent me this wonderful note on a really cute mermaid card, which, you know, just totally fits my August stitching themes. And she said that she saw this like months ago and knew my birthday was coming up, and so she made it for me. It's this really cute diamond painting. Okay, trying to get away from the glare of the window and the glare of the lights. It's so cute, and it says happy birthday. It has these really pretty like rose beads on it, which anything rose now touches me because of my mom. And yeah, so I can't believe that somebody did this for me. So thank you so much, Bonnie. This was so sweet. And it's going to go up on my elephant wall. I don't know where exactly, or if I'm going to have to move things around. It becomes kind of like a Tetris puzzle. I'm trying to get everything to fit and look good. But yeah, so that's going to go back on that wall. And this was so sweet. Huge box. It was a huge box. And so yeah, so that was from Bonnie. And just, it started out my birthday week, month, however you want to put it. I know there's people who celebrate birthday month. I'm not quite that self-centric, but yeah, I'm gonna get to celebrate kind of for a week, because I'm gonna be able to enjoy my day-to-day. Tomorrow my boss is gonna take me out to lunch, so that'll be totally fun. And then next weekend, when I do go over to Erin and Stacy's, they asked me what I wanted for a special birthday dinner, and I think my brother is going to cook us some filet on the grill, and with like mashed potatoes and fresh asparagus, something like really delicious like that. And we'll have our normal really fun weekend together, and my birthday will just be kind of like a in the background celebration, so that'll be fun. So one thing that I do have to do, because over the years I have learned if I do not get birthday cake on my birthday, I feel like I have been ripped off in some way. I know, it's crazy. Birthday cake doesn't even usually taste that great. It's just the idea of having a piece of cake with candles that's festive. It just doesn't feel like it's been my birthday unless I get that. So knowing that I was going to be on my own this weekend, I decided this little tiara is really crooked. It's like, okay, so as it flops around, I got this for some costume one day, and I actually got kind of like a nice tiara, so I kept it. I have it in my bathroom for some reason, and this whole week I was looking at it, I'm like, I have to wear that on Sunday. So, but it's like getting crooked. Anyway, back to the cake. I knew I was going to be on my own this week. I thought I would order like maybe cupcakes yesterday, but then I thought about it, and like sometimes the cupcake delivery is not available, whatever, and I wanted to make sure I had the cake. So I put in a small grocery order this week anyway, and while I was doing that, I ordered a little Pepperidge Farm frozen cake that I just put in my freezer to defrost, or in my refrigerator. And I cut myself a slice this morning to share with you guys. I also got myself sprinkles and candles, and I'm not going to sing to myself, but I am going to light the candles and then make a birthday wish with all of you guys and blow it out. So I put 5 on this side and 6 on that side, because, you know, if I tried to put 56 candles on this little piece of cake, we definitely have a fire. So let's see if I can light these. Still 11 candles. That's like, oh, my lighter doesn't want to light. This is a stupid thing to be doing on my video. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of these. All right. I'm going to do it the Hanukkah menorah way. I'm getting wax all over my sprinkles. Ow. Okay, there we go. There we go. Here's my very fully lit birthday cake. Wax. Yuck. Okay. So I am going to close my eyes and make a birthday wish. I know you're not supposed to like say them out loud, but I do have an out loud wish for everybody in my life, both in person life and all of you guys, that I hope that the coming year for everybody is full of happiness and health and just all good things. So bear with me for just a moment to make my birthday wish. And here we go. Yay! Okay, So there's my really pretty piece of cake with all my sprinkles, which I'm going to eat later. Okay. I'm gonna set the house on fire with my birthday candles. I have so many. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Looks good though, huh? For, you know, little Pepperidge Farms cake. All right. So now that that is out of the way, I think we can get on to the stitching that I did this week. So first thing I wanted to show you guys, I finished this last week and I showed you the frame and I showed you the stitching, but I didn't show you the stitching in the frame. It is a little bit like cockeyed and crooked, just like everything I do, right? I tried. In fact, this was the second time I did it. The first time I did it, it was like way off, and then I redid it. So it's not like that I can't do things perfectly. I just get impatient and just do them. So I still love it. And I think I got frosting over here. I still love it. So it's gonna go up on my I keep calling it an octagonal shelf, but it's not, it's a hexagon. So anyway, it's gonna go up on that shelf, and so you might be able to see it sometimes a little bit in my videos. So that was Cocktail Kitty. I did that as my Black Cat birthday style, which I still haven't posted on Instagram. So I have to try and remember to do that. I did take the picture, I didn't post it. But that was my Black Cat birthday style for 2021. I'm still working on my 2020 Black Cat birthday style, so I decided to do a very small Black Cat birthday style for this year, so not to add to that. Hopefully in the next year I will get Night Walk Down finished, and which actually I have as a whip to show you guys, so I might as well pull it out right now because I did work on it this week. And hopefully I will get this finished in the next year. And then next year, when I start my Black Cat birthday style, I will feel free to start something else big. So this is Night Walk Down by the Blue Flower. I am doing this on a piece of linen that I dyed myself in this lovely, it's an opal. So it's this lovely like lavendery, very evening-esque color. And I'm really enjoying it, but it's still pretty small stitches on linen, so it does take me a while to do. And I don't have a board handy because that would have made things too easy. Okay, oops. So actually I worked on this over here, this blue. I have my camera further away today. I worked on the blue flower here and then brought the stemmy thing over and worked a little bit more on the border. So this is where I am so far. So pretty. It really is a gorgeous pattern. And I have to say I love this fabric that I dyed. I don't like the linen so much, but I love the way it looks. So for this, at least, it was worth it to fight. And I think the linen, even though it's still not like my favorite, it's doable because it's a light color. Dark linen is never ever gonna work for me, as we know from the sagas that I had over the fabric for Enchantress of the Abysses. So that is the Night Walk Down. So that is my Black Cat birthday style from 2020. That is still, as you can see, in progress. I worked on Kitty Magic yesterday, actually, which I started in May this year. So this is a quick stitch, which means in Hade world, Heaven Earth Design world, quick stitch just means that it's a smaller overall size. So regular Hades can be, gosh, like 400 to like 800 or 900, you know, stitches across and down. Usually the quick stitches, the ones I've seen, are under 250. 250, 300. This one is, this one's actually a bigger quick stitch, and it is 375 by 335. So it's still pretty big, but it's considered a quick stitch because, you know, again, because of the smaller overall stitch count. What I've found, this is what I understand with quick stitches as opposed to minis. Quick stitches still are the full complexity, I guess, the full amount of confetti. So they're not as like pixelated, whereas like some people say like the minis tend to be more pixelated because they're supposed to be simpler. Whereas the quick stitches are as complex, but they're just a smaller overall stitch. They're often like a piece of a bigger picture. Oops. Okay, and I finished another diagonal. Again, this is still kind of white on white right now, so it's hard to see anything, but you definitely can see that star. I guess as I hold it back, it's actually, you can definitely see this kind of light gray color there, but none of the darker, you know, cat colors have come in yet, and it'll probably be a couple more diagonals before that happens. But I actually am enjoying working on this. I am working on it in a slightly different method than my other HDs right now. I'm still doing it on the diagonal, but I'm doing more of like a color completion within diagonal, which I don't do normally. Normally I do 10 stitches across, exactly. And I always go back to the beginning of the stitch. But this one, because so far I haven't hit confetti, it's a lot of, like, I think I've only worked with 4 colors so far. I'm kind of like finishing one strand in the diagonal, or at least moving down the diagonal in chunks of color rather than each row. And for this one, I'm enjoying that method. Okay, 2 more things that I worked on this week. Oops. This is Enchantress of the Abyss, which I just started this month. I love it. Those of you who watch me regularly know it was a whole saga over the fabric. This is Bella Filipina, Enchantress of the Abyss. This is the Aida that I dyed myself. And I just dropped a needle. That is where I am. So this is like her shoulder. So basically we've been working on the hair. I started in the middle in this because, hold on, I'm gonna try and pick up this needle with this needle minder. And that's not working. Ah, I did it. Yay. Okay. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I started in the middle on this because it's, I think on this type of pattern, it's just easier when there's not a definite corner to start on. And also just to make sure that the fabric was positioned correctly and there's going to be enough room and everything like that. But I am really enjoying the colors of this. It's very fun to work on. And I love this project. So that is actually Bella Filipina pattern number 2, because Bella Filipina pattern number 1 is Bellatrix, which I started a couple months ago. And that is Bellatrix right there. And I'm doing this on a piece of fabric that is hand dyed by Rolanda on Etsy. I love her fabrics. I think she does like a shaving cream method of dyeing, which is not something I've ever done yet. Don't know if I will. It seems a lot more messier than my method of pickle jar dyeing, which tends to keep everything contained in a small area and not messy. The shaving cream dyeing, it looks like you have to spread it out. It looks kind of messy, and so I don't know if it's something that I'm going to do anytime in the near future. But I worked on her hair a lot this past session of stitching, and I found I was gonna go ahead and do like some of the back stitching right here that goes along her neck, and I realized that there is a floss color that was not listed in the main floss list because all it is a backstitch color. Luckily I had it in Lavender Roses, and I thought I did just from the name of the color. I mean, it's a DMC, but so luckily I had it. But I guess that's something to keep in mind when because I did the floss list from, I think I did I just pull the floss list from 1, 2, 3 stitch? I don't know. However I did it, I didn't look over in the column that was back stitching and make sure that that color was included, because there's one that isn't. It's only a back stitch color. But she's like coming along nice, I think. Yeah. So the Bella Filipina patterns, for those of you who haven't, like, if you're attracted to them but don't know if they would be, you know, fun to stitch or whatever, they're actually pretty easy. I mean, they're not super intricate as far as, like, there's a lot of colors, but they're kind of in blocks of color, so they're not hard to stitch. They're big-ish, but they're not hard. They're fun to do. It's fun to see, like, the pictures start to come alive and everything. They have the sparkly fabric, sparkly floss. I've switched out in this one because I couldn't get the Krynet colors. I switched to some Rainbow Gallery. And stitching a lot with the metallic colors can be kind of like a pain, not fun. But in these projects, because there's just a few stitches of those metallic colors, I do find them fun because, you know, they don't get yucky or hard to stitch with when there's just a few colors, and then you're getting that little pop of sparkle while you're stitching it. So I just find that really fun. So that was all my whips for the week. So those 4. I had a day that I didn't, well, actually 2 days I didn't stitch, I guess, because Friday I went out, and there was one day during the week where I was just, sometimes I'm just tired and I just don't feel like it. I end up playing games on my computer or reading or something instead. So yeah, so that's what I got accomplished this week, which I'm pretty happy with. Haul, I really don't have much. I have one piece of fabric that I got from eBay that came in. So as you guys know, I love to look on eBay and find the deals, and this was a pretty decent sized piece, 17 by 26. It's a 28 count Joblin. I don't have a lot of Joblin, so it'll be interesting to use this. And it's a hand dyed, it's called Lavender Sunset. I don't know why they're calling it that. It has cat hair on it already from Baggy. It's kind of like lavender with like gray. It's not really showing up very well on the camera. It's a little bit more vibrant than is showing, but it is a pretty piece, and it was a decent size, and it was I think it was like $15, so that was worth it to me. So yeah, so I got that piece of Joblin, and that was it this week as far as haul. Okay, then plans continue with my August projects. I think I might be working on Bellatrix today. I actually spun my decision wheel. So I've been setting up kind of, you know, the monthly theme things every month, and then when I can't decide, I spin. And Bellatrix came up today, and also Night Creatures. So I'm gonna definitely work on one of those today, and I'm gonna start this little guy because it's my birthday and I'm a Leo, and for the last 2 years I've done a lion project, started it on my birthday, and again going with my theme of picking something small so that I'm not adding too much to the whip pile. I'm gonna do this guy, and we'll see if he's super fun to do, then he'll get done really fast. If he's not pulling all of my interest, then I will start him and he will take a little time. So that is gonna happen today, or at least that's my plan, but I don't always follow through. Sunday I will probably take a nap. I like napping on Sundays. It's just, you know, it's part of my FlossTube. I do FlossTube, then I spend a couple hours uploading the video because it depends on the day. Oh look, I'm going crooked again. That should be the title. I'm a crooked princess today. Where did I go? Best way plans. That was what I was going for. I was saying that on Sundays I do my video, then it takes however long it takes to upload, which sometimes is really quick and sometimes takes forever. And then I stitch, and I often end up falling asleep around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, which, you know, that's what my weekends are for, is to rejuvenate, right? So, yeah, so I'm giving myself that grace to rejuvenate. And I think that that's it for my video today, you guys. I don't have much more to show you. Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something, so that's why I'm looking around. Was there something else that I wanted to tell my FlossTube family besides talking about my birthday, which seems kind of a little bit egocentric a little bit, but I guess that is what it is. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a really great week. Enjoy your stitching, enjoy your time. If you're not stitching, then enjoy that as well. This is all supposed to be just for fun and relaxation and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a really great week, and I am planning on it. Oh, I know I was going to talk about the fact that I'm missing my mom, my first birthday without her. So it's a little bittersweet, but that's okay. You know, I'm taking time to reflect and think about her a little bit, and all of the birthday messages that she sent me in the past, and I have some old letters that she wrote to me, but it's okay. It's okay to feel that little bit of sad along with having a nice day. So I'm doing okay with it. I know that's what I wanted to talk about, but anyway, thank you very much, all you guys, for being with me over the past 2 years and 2 months, and I really enjoyed this journey. Birthdays are a time to reflect and all that stuff, I guess, and yeah, so I think I'm in a pretty good place, and you guys are a big part of that, so thank you very much. Okay, so I'm just rambling now. I'm not talking about anything important, and I should let you go. So until I see you guys next week, please remember to be content, be kind, and be crafty. And this is Carla. Bye-bye.